This is the Tiffin Black Pro Mist filter. Let me show you exactly what it can do. So yeah, basically this is what this video is all about. If you're looking for that cinematic look, you've come to the right place. So strap in, enjoy this video, because it's all involving this, the Tiffin Black Pro Mist filter. And it is an absolute beauty, let me tell you. Like I said, let's get involved in this video and I'm going to show you some examples when I went to London the other day to get some photos. I got some with and I got some without the Pro Mist filter, and we're going to have a little look. We're going to dive in and just see basically what this Pro Mist filter is all about and how it works. Let's do it. So yeah, I basically found out about this filter like a few weeks ago by a filmmaking friend of mine, Anton. I saw he posted a video and it just looked unreal. I was like, what color grade are you using? That looks sick. And he was like, I'm using a color grade, but nah mate, it's the Pro Mist filter. And I was like, what's the Pro Mist filter? And he basically was like, send me the link, send me exactly which one to get. There is a few of them actually. So I got the biggest one that fits my biggest lens, which is the 67mm. And then you've just got scale up or scale down rings. So basically you can just buy one and fit it on different lens sizes. So ideal. I got the 1/4, but there's 1/8, 1/4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think it goes all the way up to like 5 or whatever. But it just gets progressively more and more and more of this look. I personally do 1/8 or 1/4. 1/4 is like just right. It's like gives that edge, but not too much of that edge. You still get that sharpness on the subject. What this basically does is give that dreamy look. It just balloons out the highlights and just, oh, it just looks, well, I'll show you, we'll get into it, I'll show you the pictures. But this is great for photographers and videographers, so let's get into it. So, like I said, I was in London and I was with my girlfriend and we went to go take some photos and do a comparison. I did one with and one without. So, this one is the first one that we took of the day. It was in the hotel. This is with the filter on, and as you can see, just how it just blooms out. Just the skin tone is just smoothed out. It smooths your skin tones. Perfect for portrait photography. It brings so much character to it, and that is what this filter does. I'm going to now show you the original. As you can see, it's like tack sharp, quite digital, and this is what this takes away. It takes away that digital look. Cameras are so good nowadays that sometimes it's a bit too sharp and we can't achieve the look that we're actually going for. And if you want that sort of almost vintage, dreamy look, this is what you want to get involved in. You want to get yourself a Tiffin Black Pro Mist filter, or there's other Pro Mist filters out there. Just get whichever one is more cost efficient for you and the best one. But apparently the Tiffin one's like one of the best ones, so I just went and grabbed that one. So you can see the difference, right? You can see the difference between the two. It's honestly, it's a game changer in my opinion. So this next photo, prime example, we've got a golden light feature, and as you can see, the little bulb in the light case. What is it actually called? I don't even know. Anyway, light, golden light, and as you can see, the highlights are basically blooming out like it's like an orb, and it just, I'm here for it. It just looks so good. And then you want to see the original. As you can see, it's super sharp. Yes, unreal in terms of, you know, how it looks. Cameras are so good nowadays, like I said, but it's for a certain look. I don't always want the sharpest photos possible. Like, in my opinion, this style here is a bit of me, and I just think it gives so much more character just as it just blooms. Like I said, that orb look, it's just, it just looks so good. But like I said, it's for certain situations, in my opinion, even though 9 times out of 10 it's screwed on my lens. And like I said, it's perfect for portraits, it's perfect for getting people photography, because it really does smooth out the skin, which is, you know, ideal, because it's a little bit more flattering for people. When you do portrait photography and it's just so sharp and you can literally see every single pore, the camera is unreal. But is the client or is the person that's going to look at the photo going to be like, oh yeah, I can see all my pores, unreal. Like, do you know what I mean? So I think something like this could be really, really beneficial, definitely if you're a portrait photographer. We were down the underground. I was on my way to go down to the other side of town, and I just saw these fluorescent lights going down the stairs, and I was like, well, obviously I need to get involved. So I basically brought my camera out, taken some shots, and as you can see, as it's just bloomed, like the light, core bit of the light is just blown out. That is what this mist filter does. It's all bloomed out across the archway as well. Yeah, I just think it looks unreal. And this is the original, again, super sharp. It looks a little bit like dark, if I'm being honest, like a sort of like a doom and gloom type photo. Whereas the other one, it's just more like, just lighter. This is where it's obviously that filter is taking an effect on that light and just giving it its own style, its own look, its own feel. And I'm predominantly a videographer, so I don't really do loads of photography. I'm using this for video, and if you want to see some video with the Black Pro Mist filter on, if you go back to the beginning of the video where I did that B-roll clip of me videoing, go check it out because that has got the filter on. So if you want to have a little look, watch the video and just basically just go and see it doing its absolute magic, and just let me know what you thought of that as well, because I'm really interested. But 9 times out of 10 it is screwed onto my lens. Yeah, it's a great time, and I really enjoy it. It's really made me sort of take on a new style when it comes to video. I bought mine for like £100 or £90, something like that. So it's not awful. It's quite expensive for a filter, but it's not awful. Honestly, it will change your workflow. It will change the way that you look at certain shots. And I just think it's just a great tool to have in your bag, 100%. Yeah, stick around if you want to basically hang out with me a little bit more. I'm going to be basically doing some documentary stuff soon. I'm just releasing some cool content for me, really. So yeah, if you want to hop along and get involved, please do subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you soon. Take care. Bye.